class, this is Ms. Champagne, and today I'm going to teach you about percent word problems, IXL lesson A1-D.7. Our first question says, a student earned a grade of 80% on a math test that had 20 problems. How many problems on this test did the student answer correctly? And you're going to round to the nearest whole number if you need to. All right, with any word problem, you know that we're going to use our graphic organizer, QKIPNA. So the first thing that we're going to start with is Q. And Q is, what is the question? So let's go back to the problem. The question is, how many problems on this test did the student answer correctly? So I'm going to abbreviate it, and I'm going to put how many problems did the student get right? Because that's the question that we want to know. How many problems did the student get right? The next category is K. What do we know from the problem? There are two pieces of information that we know from the problem. The first thing that we know is that the student received the grade of 80%, and we know that it had a total of 20 problems or 20 questions. So I know that the grade was 80%, and I know that the total number of problems / questions, same thing, is equal to 20. I stands for infer, or what can we figure out? So under I, infer, I can figure out or I know from real life that the highest amount, the highest percent that I can get on a test without having any type of extra credit or anything is 100%. And of course I can make more than 100% if I have extra credit or something like that. But that is what I can figure out from real life. QKIPN stands for picture with numbers. Anytime we're dealing with percent means a fraction. That is another inference, something that you should know from your brain, that a percent means a fraction. So therefore, the formula is going to be is over of equals percent over 100. But you're always going to have you're always going to set up two proportions, okay? In this case, one is going to be the percent that I got right versus the percent that I got wrong, okay? So anytime you go on the store and go shopping, there's always a percent that we're going to pay and a percent that's going to be taken off for the sale price. So let's go ahead and fill in what we have. So when we look back at the problem, before we look at the problem, the of is always going to be the total amount, is always going to go here. The 100 will always go here because this is, remember, the highest percent that I can get. So we're always going to set it up like this.